Hey guys, it's Riley Swords here, and today I'll be doing my top 10 worst superhero movies in my collection. Now I'm doing worst superhero movies in my collection because the other day I was thinking, yeah, I want to watch a superhero movie. So I looked at my superhero movie collection and I just thought, wow, I've got some seriously bad movies here. And I was going to do worst superhero movies I've ever seen, but I haven't got, like, Catwoman, Elektra, or Captain America. I haven't seen them either, but from what I've heard, they're pretty bad. And so they won't be on this list. And there are a few other terrible superhero movies that I saw that should be on this list, but that means I have like 3 DVDs to show you. So this is worst superhero movies in my collection. So yeah. Number 10. Now I don't think this film is terrible. I just think it disappointed me quite a bit, and it is Man of Steel. Now, don't get me wrong. This has got good effects and everything, and I love Michael Shannon as starred. But I don't like Henry Cavill as Superman. And it's like, I think this one just ruins everything that Superman stands for. It's like peace, justice, and the American way, I think. And it's like peace and justice. When it's fighting Zod, he's smashing through all the buildings and stuff. That didn't seem very peaceful to me. In the American way, he's English, and I am English, so it's not like being racist or anything. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem like Superman's like an American icon, and it just seems like they're mocking him in this movie. Like, he doesn't seem very patriotic, so he's all smashing through buildings and stuff. Not very American because he's English. And don't get me wrong, it's got great effects and all that stuff, and I love Michael Shannon's Zod more than the other guy, I forgot what his name was. But I just didn't like this film very much. It was quite disappointing. Number 9 is SpiderMan 3. Very surprised that this movie is quite low on this list, but I don't think this movie is as bad as everyone says it is. I mean, I don't enjoy this movie that much, but there are a few things I like in it. I like the villains in it. I don't like Topher Grace's Venom. I didn't think it was that good, but the actual Venom animation or whatever, I think that was pretty good. But what I don't like about it is it's so packed with everything like possible. Like I think they should have made the movie into 2 parts. Like one part being about Venom and the symbiote suit, and like the other about Sandman and New Goblin and stuff. But instead they just crammed it all into this movie, and they're like, I could do without the whole emo Spider-Man dancing in the street and that stupid bar scene where he's doing that dance with Gwen Stacy. And then Mary Jane sings twice in this movie. But I do actually like emo Peter Parker. Like, I don't know, I mean, I don't like the whole dancing thing. That is just boring. It's just sort of stupid. But I don't think emo Peter Parker is as like annoying as everyone says he is. But overall, this is so crammed with everything possible, and there's too many like musical stuff in it, and overall it's just a bad movie. So yeah. Number 8 is X-Men The Last Stand. This film, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it completely butchered the Phoenix Saga. That was just awful. And it like killed off like Professor X and Cyclops, defiled Mystique, Angel. There was no reason for him to be in this movie other than the fact that they wanted Angel in it. And it's just, I don't know, there's nothing specific that I hate in this movie. So overall, it's just a boring piece of garbage, I think. It's not very memorable. The characters didn't feel like very relatable or whatever. And I just don't like this film. It's just boring. Number 7 is Iron Man 3. This film is actually like so overrated. I mean, like some people say it's rubbish, but a lot of people like this movie, and I just think it is crap. I mean, like I can't actually remember much of the song, so I watched it once and watched it again because it's like so bad. But the whole thing with the Mandarin, that he's an actor, I mean that's stupid. And then it's got like that guy. Everything else is like the Mandarin. It's got all those Freedom 5 people, and I just think this film is just boring and so overrated. Number 6 is Batman and Robin. Now, you'd probably expect it to be like number 1, but like I said with Spider-Man 3, I don't think this film is as bad as everyone says it is. I mean, I don't like this movie because it's 6 on the list. Because there are all that ridiculous stuff like the bat nipples, the ice puns, George Clooney as Batman. I mean, I think he did a good Bruce Wayne, but as Batman he does look like an idiot. Batgirl, she was terrible. Robin is really annoying. I think Poison Ivy was pretty good in this, but everything else just wasn't good. But I don't think it's the worst Batman movie, surprisingly. But it is a terrible movie, but I don't think it's the worst. That's why it's at 6. Now, speaking of the worst Batman movie, it is Batman Returns. Now, you're probably really shocked this is at 5 for the worst superhero movies, but this film is ridiculously overrated. I mean, I saw like some other reviews on this movie on YouTube and all that stuff, and this film is held in quite high esteem. So I watched it again and I thought, oh, maybe I missed something. No, I didn't miss anything. This is stupid. It is so creepy. Like the Penguin, he's just weird. Catwoman, I don't like the Catwoman in this. They don't like Max Shrek. He's just a weirdo. And I think it's weird it's out on Christmas because it's like a really dark film. Overall, I just think this is a creepy, weird movie, and I won't watch it again. So that's why it's 5. Number 4 is Superman 4. The Quest for Peace. I'm covering the bottom because this is a Superman 4, Superman Returns double pack, but I do like Superman Returns, so it ain't on this list, sorry. So yeah. I actually thought I was going to like this film because I've already seen a bunch of reviews on this, and loads of people say it's terrible, but there are some other movies that I like that people think are terrible, like XMen Origins Wolverine, or can't think of Ghost Rider or Daredevil. People hate those movies, but I like them. So I thought I'd like this because it's like he's found like a man who's matched his thing well, like Nuclear Man. I thought that'd be a good fight. And I like that he's trying to like destroy other weapons. So I watched it, wanted to like it, and I didn't like it at all. This is a horrible, horrible movie. The effects look worse than they did in Superman 1, and all the dialogue is so cheesy. And it's just pointless, I think, and like, I think it's just pretty much like a money grab. I think they're like low money, just thought, let's put some more money in, let's make another Superman movie. And they just like, farted this film out. It's just not good. The dialogue is so awful, and Superman wipes Lois Lane's memory again, like, just for the fun of it. I'm like, what the hell is that all about? And this is just a horrible movie all around. Number 3. Some of you will probably be surprised at this, some of you not, but number 3 is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is such a terrible, terrible movie. I hate this movie so much. Like, some people say it's the Dark Knight of Spider-Man movies, and other people say it's so bad that it makes Batman and Robin look good. I'm with the Batman and Robin people. I think Batman and Robin is so much better than this. I mean, this just seemed like one gigantic advert for Sony, and the villains are so awful. What did they do with Electro? What did they do with Green Goblin? And what the hell did they do with Rhino? Rhino is just so terrible, and so is Green Goblin and Electro. And I just said that, but whatever. And the dialogue is, no, not really the dialogue, but the effects. It looks like it's from a video game, and this was so effortless, I feel. I just feel like Sony was like low on products or something. It's just like they just said like, let's make a gigantic advert to really drill it into people's heads that we want them to buy stuff. And it's like, oh, we still got the rights to Spider-Man. Let's just make a Spider-Man movie. And they said, yeah, okay. So and then this came out. Like, there are only 2 films. I mean, not 2 films. There are only 2 things I like about this film, and I think the costume is better than it was in The Amazing Spider-Man, and I like that weird Electro song when like first came Electro. I like that. But other than that, this film is just so bad. But these other 2, so that's why it's at number 3. Number 2, you're probably going to be very surprised at this, but I hate this movie so much, and it is The Wolverine. Like, some of you are probably shocked at this, because, like, some people say this is the best X-Men movie. I've only seen one video where someone put this as, like, the best X-Men movie. But I think this is a terrible, terrible movie. They could have made this a billion times better than it was. I mean, like I said before, it's based in Japan. Lots of stuff from Wolverine's life is based around Japan. Like, he gets the sword, which is in there for like 2 minutes. He's supposed to kill Sabretooth with it. I think he meets Lady Deathstrike there. And he gets trained by a Silver Samurai, I think. And they butchered all that. Sabretooth's not in it. The Silver Samurai is so friggin' awful. And I think Hugh Jackman is just too old to play Wolverine. I'm sorry, but he is. And overall, this is such a terrible, terrible movie, and I hate it with a passion. Number 1. Now, this, I mean, I saw some other top 10 worst superhero movies, and this wasn't in any of them, and I don't know why, because this is such a terrible movie. And it is Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance as the worst superhero movie in my collection. What were they thinking with this movie? I mean, there is nothing good in it. I mean, it said that whole, the Ghost Rider in it is just so bad. He looks worse than he did in the first one, but I like how it looks in the first one. And they talk about that whole thing with like the angel inside the Ghost Rider. So I don't know. I don't really remember this film that much. I just remember it's really, really bad. And like it built it up. Then at the end, he just had a blue hand. He's like, oh, I feel the angel. And it's like that was it. And it was so anticlimactic. And it's definitely the worst superhero movie I've ever seen, and definitely the worst in my collection. So yeah, thanks for watching my top 10 worst superhero movies in my collection. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. So yeah, see ya.